British are coming, the British are coming. Now the ride of Paul Revere set the nation on its ear.
Hold on. Is that what y'all really think happened?
Yeah, what do you mean? Paul Revere obviously rode to sound the alarm. How else would they have known the British were coming?
Well, let's just start with this episode of APUSH Ruins History.
This is actually a pretty commonly misconstrued fact that we've been teaching our students for years.
That makes no sense. We don't teach lies, do we?
Well, to start off the lie, he was never actually alone. Paul rode with two other men, William Dawes and Samuel Prescott.
Yeah, I mean, the ride was pretty much a bunch of guys, and not one lone savior like everyone makes it out to.
Okay, so it was a bunch of people that rode. But they all screamed the British are coming, right? That's gotta be true.
Yeah, no. That's just another lie that we've been teaching kids for years. The beautiful patriot propaganda.
To really get into propaganda, Paul didn't even make it to Concord, so he definitely didn't scream anything. In all actuality, he rode to Lexington to warn Samuel Adams and John Hancock, but never made it further to Concord because he was captured, but soon released, by the British soldiers. Another messenger, Dr. Samuel Prescott, was the one who got to tell them.
So this big hero didn't really do anything? But the lights have gotta be real, right? I mean, someone had to climb the tower to light them.
Well, the lights weren't actually lit by someone climbing the tower, nor were they actually lit during the ride. 2 days before the midnight ride, Paul Revere met up with Colonial Lieutenant in Charleston, whom he sat down with and made up the plan of the lanterns to decide which route the British were taking. So, no one actually climbed the towers, and Paul Revere never actually lit them.
So almost nothing we've learned about the midnight ride is real?
Pretty much. Paul Revere was mainly a figurehead of propaganda for the Patriot Army during the time of the Revolutionary War.
But hey, that's on almost all historical figures, historical instances, and a lot of stuff we teach in United States history.
Wait, what else is a lie?
Well, for starters, propaganda as a whole is pretty much a myth and a lie within itself.
They use what sounds good and what makes the enemy look even worse, even if it isn't true at all, just to get their point across.
I mean, if we really look at it, several forms of propaganda were used during the major wars, like both of the world wars.
In the First World War, for example, President Wilson created a Committee on Public Information. The goal of this entire group was to convince American citizens to support the war. They used propaganda and lies to get their point across, basically just to make us look as good as we could.
So what did Paul Revere do?
Honestly, he did nothing. And that's what's so frustrating about our school systems today, is that they're teaching us these lies. And he didn't do anything. Like, nothing they said was true. He didn't run to the towers, he didn't light the towers, and he certainly did not say anything.
Okay. While yes, Paul didn't do much with the midnight ride, he did do a lot of other things, like with medals. But there's a lot more stuff that you can learn if you watch APUSH Ruins History.
Wait, did you say metals? Paul did metals?
Yeah, he sure did. He worked with copper, steel, iron, all sorts of metals, really.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. He used them on the ships, right?
He sure did. So, while he might not have helped us with the British, he sure did make ships a lot safer with his metal skills. You sure did know that?
See, guys, you don't know everything from the start.
But you sure can know a lot more if you watch APUSH Ruins History. Right, Hannah?
Yeah, I mean, the channel has everything from fortune cookies to the 19th Amendment, George Washington, and even Area 51.
So, if you guys really want to know a lot more about history, then you should definitely check out APUSH Ruins History.
And this concludes our episode of APUSH Ruins History.
On Paul Revere.
Bye!